welcome everybody to the prize giving for the Sunday evening, for the Sunday racing rather. Obviously, this is all the racing we got in this weekend, but it was good that we got out. It was good that we held a river festival because you know, I think we were all keen to have an event this year, and certainly Matt was keen for us to have the event. I'd like to really start by thanking our sponsors. Obviously, Boat Folk, very generous sponsorship, and also the council as well. We didn't pursue people heavily for sponsorship this year, so it was very nice that the marina were able to offer that. So yeah, moving on to other thanks. I mean, obviously, thank you to all the competitors for making the effort to get out, and I'm sorry that we had to restrict you in terms of crew numbers. And then, as Barry says, there was the issue where it was one household, and then suddenly in the last few days it wasn't. But as an organising committee, we had all sorts of issues and last-minute meetings when things changed. So that's why sailing instructions came out so late. So anyway, in terms of the results, I don't think it was that hard for you to work out the results. But first of all, Class 1. In first place for Class 1 was Talaris. By Dave Bartman. Well done, Dave. And second was Steve Gorst, Madman in Free Will. Unfortunately, Austin had to retire due to a crew member being injured. I believe your crew member is recovering. And
he's on the call. There he is, Mike. Mike, who's it's fine.
Right. Fine now. All right, Mike. I didn't realise it was you.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So you're just a bit sore, are you? Plenty of painkillers.
Yeah. Just took a flyer, and I was well looked after by the doctor on board. So. Yeah.
Good. Well, the main thing is that, it wasn't a serious injury. I think, obviously people were concerned at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that went well. Well, didn't go well for you on the day, but the fact that it wasn't a serious injury was good.
Ruined a good day's sailing for Austin and the rest of the crew, but there we are.
Don't be silly, Mike.
Okay. So moving on to Fleet Class 2. Unfortunately, our Class 2 boat retired, so we don't have a result for Class 2. For Class 3 and for the CODs, we had a couple of races in the river. So we had one that lasted about 45 minutes, took us up to high water. And then we had another short half-hour one. We had a good race. So we just had we had 3 boats competing. We had Good Karma, the GK24, Musetta, and Guelph. So first place in the CODs went to Barry, to Musetta. Congratulations, Barry.
Thank you. Cheers.
Second place obviously was Guelph. And then what we did was we put together the times, so the corrected times to create a sort of a handicap fleet as well. But unfortunately, you still got pipped by Ben and Good Karma. So Good Karma gets first place for the Class 3. And then Barry, you get second for that as well.
Cheers.
Well done.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah,
Cheers.
brilliant.
Well done all.
And Steve, are you going to show them their prizes, even though
I'll explain what's going on. Yeah. So what we have first, I'll show. It's a bottle of gin, but that's not all. We also have a coffee and dark chocolate liqueur, but that's not all. We also have a box of beer from Conwy Brewery, so 3 beers, okay? So each first prize boat gets that little selection there, okay? That's for each first prize boat. Now the second prize, people that get second prize, they get a bottle of gingerbread gin liqueur plus beers. So that's for each second prize boat. And
there's an alcohol theme here, isn't there?
There is. There is.
Alcohol theme.
The third prize boat gets two beers. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do with those? How are you going to collect them this year? What you're thinking to yourself, isn't it? Right. So boats that are based in Conwy Marina, we're going to leave them with a label on them in a little bag or something in the harbour office, not the harbour office, the marina office for Conwy Marina, and then Deganwy Marina for the boats in Deganwy Marina, and the harbour for people that are based in the harbour, which is only me, so that doesn't matter. I'll just collect it from my table. Yeah.
I believe all the prizes are locally produced.
Yes, they are. All the prizes are locally produced. Yes, we've got Conwy Brewery. We've got this is a brained. This is from Aberfalls, basically, and this is an Aberfalls brewery as well. Okay, so they're all locally produced beers and gins and liqueurs, etc.
And don't you have some plaques as well?
I do. The plaques are in my boat at the moment, actually, but we did get plaques printed for Conwy River Festival 2020, which are going to be collector's items in the future because there are very few boats collecting them. So yeah, I'll put a few in each location as well. Then in the Conwy Marina office and the Deganwy Marina office, I'll put say 10, 15 plaques in each of those locations for you to collect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
Very
then,
good.
Thank you.
and then our intention is to get together, isn't it? To have for obviously the presentation of the cups. But we thought we'd leave that for a little bit later in the year, when we, hopefully then we can get together legally. Although we're probably still under 30 people anyway, to be honest, at the moment. But Steve, you're saying that Cruising Club opens beginning of September.
Yes, September the 5th, isn't it, Austin?
That's right. First opening night on the evening of the 5th. That's a Saturday.
Yeah. So I think we just need to find a date that suits Cruising Club, and then we can arrange a date. Maybe what we were thinking, October time, something like that.
October, November, yeah. I suppose the other danger is, if there is a second wave, so we've got to get this in before the second wave, haven't we?
Yeah. So I think we'll just come back to you with a date. We'll have a chat about it and work out a date. But it certainly was going to be, in a month or so's time. So yeah, thanks very much. Obviously, we look forward to. I guess, from a better event next year. And I suppose, Steve and Austin, do you want to say something from the point of view of Lala and Steve as chairman of the whole thing? I'll hand over to you now, really.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And guys, I mean, I'm chairman, but to be honest, the team is so good that it took very little work from the chairman. You all knew exactly what you were doing, and really professional guys. So, it's a very, very easy job to be chairman of you lot. Yeah, but the next event, like you say, is the Round Anglesey. So if anybody wants to join in on that, there's 2 clubs running it. There's the Bay of Colwyn Club, and us. So in theory, we can take 60 people. So if anybody wants to join in on that, Solaris, you're welcome. Club member. So anybody that wants to come along, just sign up and let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we find the information, Steve?
Sorry, what's that, Roger?
Where do you find the information to sign up?
Right, the information is on the North Wales Cruising Club website, and you can sign up there, and we'll let you know. There's probably information on the Bay of Colwyn website as well, but the outline plan I've been working on so if you'd like to know, is we'll go around clockwise. So the first night will probably be either Carnarvon or Abermenai, depending on what the weather's like. And the second night is going to be either the Skerries or Kennais, and then finally back to Conwy. Okay, the start times in the mornings all work out quite sociable. There's no 6 o'clock starts or anything. So it should
Is
be a
that
good
possible?
weekend.
Is that possible in a COD?
Yeah, I'm
Has it been
sending out
done? Has anybody done it in the COD?
Yeah, I'm sending out a newsletter, I think, in the next couple of days. So I'll point them to the NWCC website.
Yeah, cool,
Okay.
thanks. So that's all I've got to say. Thank you.
Okay. Well, on behalf of everybody, I think, who's been involved, thank you all for coming and turning up and making the effort. I mean, I know the weather hasn't been on our side, but it's been, I think it's been some, those who got out, I think, had a good day. Yeah, we couldn't run the Lala this year, unfortunately, due to the limits on numbers was the limiting thing there. Because the Lala is typically, an ashore-based thing, people gather, there's a social activity and so on, and that would hit the event limits. But let's make next year, I think we can all agree, a big one, and hope we all have a good 2021 Conwy River Festival. But thank you, everybody.
Cheers, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
all. Night, night.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.